Do you sparkling wine is actually champagne? Like, what? Okay. Hello, hello. Good morning. Welcome to the Continental Podcast. I'm Milky, and what are we going to be covering? France. Basically, we'll be covering the ups and downs of France, the people, the food, the culture, just France in general, and give you a brief rundown. Today is going to be a solo event with just me talking to you this morning. Ah, France. France is a great place. Their colors on their thing is actually titled tricolor. They have a color for their flag, not just the three, the red, the blue, and the white. It's all one color, the tricolor section. And then they have a word in French for it. If you're trying to learn French, we're not going to be teaching you this episode, maybe in the future episode, but we're not going to be teaching you anything regarding the language. So I don't necessarily know how to say tricolor in French, but it's a doozy. They have a lot of interesting things with their history. Let's go back like a few years ago, like the 1800s, like their first case of them having like a really short presidency when it came to like their king. That doesn't make sense at all. Presidency, the king, but their shortest like having a ruler was like 20 minutes, and this was King Louis. That's like 18, I would say around 1803. It was 20 minutes. I'm like, that's interesting, being king for 20 minutes, and it was after his father like retired from being king, and they're like, I'm not gonna do this. I pass it on to you, my son. And then they're like, nah, I'll go to Starbucks real quick, come back, and then advocate the throne. But that's what happened. A lot of wacky stuff that comes back to modern day. Like there's some rules and modern day things that still happen. Like, oh my god, there's a snail rule where if you ride a train, that snail has to pay for it. So either you can't move that train or you have to pay for the snail to get a ticket. I don't know how often it's enforced, but another rule that we don't know that it's enforced fully, it's very European, but Napoleon, back in the day, Napoleon was like a bad dude. I don't really know much about Napoleon, but Napoleon is a bad dude and can't name the animal, specifically a pig, Napoleon, which is very interesting to me. You can't name your pig Napoleon. Very interesting. Um, but on to cuisine and the thing that I was covering before, champagne, the great sparkling drink that I never drinking, but give me loopy on some other things that are not alcoholic, I can get something going. Specifically apple juice. If you guys know me, apple juice is gonna get very, and make it fancy in the champagne bottle, like sparkling apple juice or cider. Loopy, it's amazing. It's so tasty apple juice. But let's see, champagne. You can't really call it champagne or apple juice, anything champagne if it's not from Champagne, France, the city in France where manufacturing of all wines and champagnes are made. And according to the French law, all around the world, if it's not from Champagne, it ain't champagne. That's a good motto. They should do that. They should steal that, honestly. That's a good motto for me. Ah, oh, yeah. Something random, something in the air. I don't know. Ah, but great. That was I think that's a little synopsis. I think we might do like a 5 minute chat today. Might wrap it up. French, champagne, and cider. All topics we covered today. And about this morning. A great morning. We wish you a great morning and a great week. Look forward to October. And that wraps up the Continental Podcast of this week. Have a good one. See ya.